EMNW with their brand new song and music video for Hyaku Zero, or basically 100 Zero as it was translate. I am really excited to check this out. As you can see from the merch, a little bit of an EMNW supporter, a little bit of an EMNW fan. This is actually some of the best quality merch I've ever bought, especially from a small band. Really, really good stuff. But I'm not here to sell you merch. I'm here to talk about the band. Now, I will say that there's a couple of things I have to say before jumping into this, and I'm really excited to listen to this and see the music video. I have been actively trying to avoid spoilers before I did this reaction for the longest possible time, but a couple of things have I gotta be honest, there's a couple of things that have happened prior to me seeing this music video. First of all, they released the audio, and I was like, should I just react to the audio? But I thought, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm going to wait till the music video comes out, because on their social media, where they're always releasing little shorts, I could see they were releasing little shorts of the clips that I think are going to be in this music video. So they were giving little tasters of a potential music video, and they always do these really cool sort of guerrilla style homemade music videos. So I thought, I'm just going to wait. It's been quite a while. I don't know if it just feels that way because I'm a fan of theirs, but it feels like it's been quite a while between when the audio came out and finally got the video. And also in that time between the audio coming out and me trying to avoid listening to it and this video coming out, well, I saw them at Shima Kitazawa's Shelter live house, and yeah, they did actually play this song. So I've heard the live version of this song. I've seen teeny clips of the video that they've leaked through their little shorts. But I haven't seen it all together. I haven't heard the proper audio. I haven't seen the proper video. So this is the bit where it should all come together and hit me with a big impact. But one more thing I am just going to quickly show you, and this is kind of cool, before we jump into this, because as I say, I have been supporting this band for really since they first came on the scene, before they even had their first song out. As you guys know, I did a session with them for Band Broadcast where we recorded one of their live shows. But I found the poster from the first ever gig I saw them live at. I'm going to show this to you guys. Now, you might know I love and work with Caramel Candid. Well, here it was, Caramel Candid and EMNW. I saw them both at Basement Bar. Ironically, Basement Bar was where we filmed that session for Band Broadcast. But that was on the 29th of October. So, yeah, only 7 months ago, and yet it feels like I've been supporting them for the longest possible time. It was that cheap. It was 2,000 yen to get in. I'm not a student, and a drink. And yeah, so I love this group. This is where I first heard them. I was there with Caramel Candid. I heard EMNW. I was like, that is amazing. And just after the show, I went over to them. I said hello, and they just gave me this little rub-on tattoo type thing. I still haven't used it yet, and now that they're doing really well, I kind of feel like keeping it for a special occasion to use it. But I absolutely love this group since I first heard them. I was really shocked when I found that I didn't have a single out at the time. And then next thing you know, they're just doing better and better and taking off. All the stuff that Emma's doing on her own as well. I'm sure Menu's got a lot of stuff, I'm sure, going on. I just want to hear so much from these two because they're so multi-talented. But EMNW is just one of the most exciting projects. And of course, they opened for Bloodywood on Bloodywood's Japan tour. It's just so many awesome things coming out of this. And yet they still, for all of that, for all the really good quality merch, and for all the fact they got a music video for every song and all of these things, they still really feel like a proper grassroots kind of Japanese group. Because, well, I'm just saying from this first frame and the couple of little clips I have seen, I get the feeling this video is going to be the usual EMNW running around being EMNW kind of thing. I'm really excited. Like I said, I haven't heard the proper studio version of this song yet. I've been putting it off. So here we are. I'm just going to, yeah, you know, I try to give honest opinions on this channel, but I'm just going to be sort of enjoying this, zoning out, brand new EMNW. I'm going to be, just enjoy it with me. This is not going to be the most critical review you've ever seen. I'm just going to be enjoying myself here. EMNW, love these guys. I really do. Hashtag no bias, but I'm sorry, I love them. Let's just enjoy this together. And then if you don't like it, tell me in the comments why. Let's go. Or is it supposed to be silent? Okay, where are they now? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. This is the song where Emma really sort of pipes up those vocal cords, isn't it? Again, they're back and forth. So good. I'm loving that little single semitone step up. Nice. Oh man, this is definitely. Oh yes, they have both got incredible voices. I'm loving how much of what they do is on display really cleverly here, and yet this song is just such a simple pleasure. That was cool. That was cool. That was cool. Keeping it building up. I love the fact as well they're referencing where they're from. Oh, there's something cheerfully old school about it. Oh, yes. Go with the 3D graphics, my dear. Oh, man. I'm not a smoker, but I feel like it when... Oh, that was such a cheerful, gleeful... Do you know what? For someone who's traveled to like most countries in Asia, I can't guarantee where this is. I wasn't reading the signs, but like, where is this? Because, okay, one thing worth pointing out is I know for a start that these ladies have done a fair amount of traveling with this group. And, do you know, I can't actually read any of the signage to see what language it's in. I mean, my initial thought is it would be somewhere like sort of China or Taiwan or somewhere like that. But yeah, anyway, look, I have to say, I really love just the whole vision of this. The whole aesthetic of it is really cool. And apologies that I can't immediately tell you where this is filmed, but it looks awesome. Now, we have to dive into a couple of points. First of all, musically, this is one of the most just direct and straightforward songs that I've heard from them, really since their debut single. But, you know, I will say that what works about this is that it's kind of like the music is a very sort of simple, sort of very simple riff for the best part. And it's more about just giving a layer for them to have a bit of vocal fun. Again, we've got the back and forth between their two rap styles, which is really beautifully done. They always build upon each other. Rhythmically, they've got wonderful delivery and they've got quite different voices, which is super complimentary. But I also like the fact that they both get a shot of that big, long held note. That is really cool. And it just shows as well that they're both really good singers. It was interesting, though, that bit at the end. I forgot about that. That kind of caught me almost by surprise, actually, which is why it's nice when you hear the studio version. You get to really hear the full soundscaping of how something's supposed to come across. When we got that bit at the end where everything broke down, it was just like Menu doing the like the really sort of like low-key bit at the end there. See, what really works about that, so when you get into that bit, it's the fact that really there's nothing too complicated happening there. It's very much about the vocal expression and building it up through a tone of the voice. And then it launches back into Emma, who's doing this much more sort of high-speed kind of delivery. And it just, again, it's the fact that everything that they deliver when it comes to doing the rap sections and just all the vocal sections of their songs, it's very expressive. And the two things that I often say are overlooked a lot when people think about just rap music as a general, is that it's not just clever lyrics. I mean, clever lyrics is great. If you can do clever lyrics, that's fantastic. But big aspects that people overlook is delivery. And delivery is not just about swagging. Delivery is about actually having a sort of sense of expression where just the way that you're putting the words across makes people feel something. A little bit of that, and also a little bit of just, well, a lot of being very good at rhythm, and doesn't have to be super complicated rhythm. It's like a drum beat. Sometimes you can have a very simple drum beat that just works and just changes up just enough not to get too repetitive. Sometimes you can have something super complicated like a drum solo, and the exact same thing applies for rap, which is of course a rhythmic delivery style of vocal. Is that you can have sometimes something like this where the delivery in this is fairly simple. There's nothing too complicated happening rhythmically in this, but there's just these nice little changes, these little skipped beats that just every time you hear it and they just sort of bounce over one little beat, or have one sort of stretched syllable, or just one little gap in the rhythm. These little things just make it feel so expressive, and you really you just feel this kind of beautiful human delivery, something very very natural about the delivery, which is exciting and interesting and engaging and dynamic. And these little details are the things that people really miss. But again, I love the fact they have that vocal expression. It's so good with EMNW. The ability they have to put like a little bit of feeling and a little bit of personality into the vocals. But again, not just so many people just now, they think like putting personality into rap is just like, oh, swag, just attitude. It's like, no. You've got to actually have something which feels like a little bit of it's got to sound a bit smarter than that. And yeah, love the delivery in this. The video is very, very much EMNW doing EMNW stuff, but in the same way that they usually show themselves walking around doing a little bit of this, doing a little bit of that. Sort of running around. The first video was running around in a saxa and things like this. I really like how here it shows a little bit how far they've come. They've got like the stage show from, obviously they're up on this big stage. They've got the pyrotechnics. They're showing that off. I love the fact they got these aspects in there. It's not, even if you just test shoot that stuff, that's not cheap. Someone has to approve that. So, I love the fact that they're showing a little bit of how far they've come in like going to different places. Obviously, they already did a video which was in Okinawa. So you're seeing their growth and their expansion in their music videos, which I absolutely love. I love that part of what they do. So to me, this makes me happy. Again, this is a group who I want them to do well. I've got a lot of support for them. I want this kind of thing to do well, partly for metal. Okay, it's not like the most complicated form of metal ever, but it's a joyous form of metal. It's fun. It's metal. It's really fun. And we need as much of that as we can get. I love groups who bring fun into metal. And then as rap, it's a really good representation of doing rap with, we're just doing it nicely, doing it well. Again, it's not like the sort of most super highbrow, complicated form of rap. It's just really well done, And so for me, this ticks all the boxes, and EMNW for me are just really, they're making the scenes, the respective metal and rap scenes, proud, in my opinion. I think they're doing something which is just really positive, and I like it, and I'm going to keep on liking it. I'll be honest, if a song comes out and I don't like, I'll say it. If I were to be super critical, this is not their catchiest song. It's certainly not the song that most jumps out and grabs me, but it maintains that level of quality that we're used to seeing from them. And yeah, I will gladly listen to the song again. I'll gladly watch this video again. Credit as well. I actually don't know. Do they cut their own videos? I haven't checked that, but whoever does it, they certainly have a bit of a homemade feel to them, but they're really well cut. So whoever cuts them, might be different people for each one, but credit to them as well. Fantastic job. Great stuff. Again, support EMNW. Love this group. There's my thoughts. As always, tell me what you think in the comments until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these. For now, ciao, ciao.